Why do people lose respect for you when you are too nice? It seems like a paradox. Logically, if you are kind to someone, they should be kind back. But human psychology doesn't work on logic. It works on value and boundaries. When you are nice to everyone at all times, regardless of how they treat you, you are sending a loud message to the world. My time, my feelings, and my dignity have no price. Think about it. If a currency is printed in infinite amounts, it becomes worthless. That is what you are doing with your kindness. You are inflating your own value until it hits zero. When you offer your help to someone who has just insulted you or ignored your needs, you aren't being a saint. You are telling that person that their bad behavior has no consequences. Disrespect is a test. Every time someone pushes you or ignores your boundary, they are subconsciously asking, "Where do you end? And where do I begin?" If you respond with a nice smile, you have shown them that your territory can be invaded without a fight. Human beings are wired to respect strength, not compliance. We are attracted to people who have a center, a point beyond which they will not be pushed. When you lack that center, you become a non-player character in the lives of others. You aren't someone to be reckoned with. You are a resource to be used. And once the resource is dry, they move on without a second thought. Carl Jung spoke extensively about the shadow, the parts of ourselves we hide because they don't fit our nice image. Your anger, your assertiveness, your desire for power, these are all in your shadow. By pretending these parts don't exist, you haven't become a better person. You've just become a fractured one. A person who cannot be dangerous is not virtuous. They are simply harmless. There is a massive difference between a rabbit and a lion who chooses to keep his claws retracted. The rabbit is nice because it has no choice. The lion is good because he could destroy you, but chooses not to. If you haven't developed your claws, your kindness is just a survival strategy, not a moral choice. When you repress your shadow to stay nice, it manifests in ugly ways. Passive aggression. You say yes, but you do the task poorly because you're secretly angry. You feel a slow-burning hatred for the people you are helping. You believe the world owes you for your suffering. This hidden darkness is felt by others. People can sense when your kindness is a transaction, when you are being nice just to manage their opinion of you. This feels manipulative to them. It feels fake, and nothing kills respect faster than the feeling that someone is being dishonest about who they really are. The cost of being too nice isn't just that people treat you poorly, it's that you lose your sense of self. Every time you stay silent when you should speak, a small part of your spirit dies. You are betraying yourself to keep the peace with others. But what is the point of having peace with the world if you are at war with your own soul? You are living on autopilot, reacting to the needs of others while your own dreams sit in the basement, gathering dust. You've become a supporting character in everyone else's movie, and you aren't even the lead in your own. This is the silent pain of the people-pleaser. It's the exhaustion of wearing a mask that is starting to feel like a cage. The world does not need more nice people who are secretly miserable. The world needs integrated people, people who know their worth, who can say no with a straight face, and who only give their kindness to those who have earned it. You must realize that your no is what gives your yes any value at all. If you can't say no, your yes is meaningless. If you are tired of the disrespect, you must undergo a transformation. This is not about becoming a jerk. It's about becoming a whole person. Here is your blueprint to escape the nice reality. 1. Identify the transaction. Stop pretending your niceness is unconditional. Most people-pleasers are nice because they want something: love, safety, or validation. Recognize this as a trade. If the other person isn't holding up their end of the trade, if they aren't giving you respect, then stop the payment. Stop being nice to people who offer you nothing in return. 2. Practice the pause. The nice person reacts instantly. When someone asks you for something, don't answer immediately. Say, "I'll check my schedule and get back to you." This small pause breaks the people-pleasing circuit in your brain. It shows that your time is a resource that requires management, not an open buffet. 3. Embrace social discomfort. You must get comfortable with the fact that some people will not like you when you start setting boundaries. This is a good thing. It is a filter. The people who get angry when you say no are the ones who were benefiting from you having no boundaries. Their anger is not a sign that you are doing something wrong. It is proof that your no was necessary. 4. Integrate the shadow. Stop running from your anger. Anger is a tool. It tells you when your boundaries have been crossed. Instead of suppressing it, listen to it. Use that energy to stand up straight and speak your truth. In the words of Jordan Peterson, you should be a monster and then learn how to control it. Being a controlled monster is much more respected than being a helpless sheep. 5. Stop explaining yourself. A nice person feels the need to apologize for their existence. When you provide a long list of excuses, you are giving the other person room to negotiate your boundary. A person of respect says, "I can't do that. It doesn't work for me." You do not owe the world an explanation for your limits. No is a complete sentence. 6. Relocate your worth. Your worth cannot be dependent on how much you do for others. If your value is based on your usefulness, you will always be a slave to those who use you. You must find a core of self-worth that exists even when you are doing absolutely nothing for anyone else. Once you realize you are enough as you are, the desperate need to please others will evaporate. Conclusion: true respect is not something you beg for. It is something you command by the way you carry yourself. It comes from the realization that you are the guardian of your own life. If you continue to be nice to avoid pain, you will only find a deeper, more permanent kind of pain. The pain of a life wasted. But if you choose to be honest, if you choose to be firm, to be integrated, and to be brave, you will find that the world treats you differently. Some people will leave, let them. They were only there for the free version of you. The people who remain will be the ones who truly value the person behind the mask. It is time to stop being nice and start being real. It is time to stop being a doormat and start being a human being. If this message hit home, then the work has already begun. Write in the comments, "I am finding my voice." I'll see you in the next video.